wonderful guest. She is a female stunt performer, and let me tell you, she is part of an association which is the SASA, and that stands for South African Stunt Association. Now, they aim to create equal opportunities for all stunt performers, whether you are male, whether you are female squad members, and she is a female who is taking up space in a male-dominated industry. Her name is Natalie. Natalie, we are so excited to have you here. Can you give us a hectic on 3? Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, she is ready for all the action. Now, Natalie, you are a part of something where they do great things in film and television, where it looks quite dangerous, but there's a lot of training behind it. What made you choose stunt performance?
Well, I actually kind of stumbled upon it. I came from a dance background. I started dancing at the age of 6. And I was always into dance my whole life and acting, and then I went to performing arts college where I continued with dance and acting, and then it was only whilst I was working professionally that I actually stumbled upon it. So I booked a commercial, and from my acrobatic experience I learned a bit of parkour. So it was a parkour commercial, and there happened to be a stunt coordinator on set. And so I actually remember exactly what happened. I showed him the route of what I was thinking of doing, and he was like, "Where did you come from?" And I said, "Well, I started up there on the wall," you know, thinking that he saw where I came from. And he was like, "No, I mean, like, where, like, how do I not know of you? Where did you come from?" And since then, he wanted to get me onto his books, and he said if I'm interested in stunt performing, you know, maybe the next weekend go to his workshop and try it out. And then I went, and yeah, the rest is history.
And I mean, you're a female doing something that's dominated by males. What has that experience been like?
Well, I think nowadays there's a lot more film that has lead action women, you know, in roles. But when I started out in the beginning, it was quite intimidating because also I didn't have much martial arts training. So I had to learn a lot of the techniques and the forms, and so I wasn't so confident in it. But once I started training and just building up my confidence in my ability, then it was really just about kind of owning who I am and my space, and having the courage to believe that, you know, in my dreams, and that I was meant to be there. And I think also actually having the courage to speak up. Yeah. You know, and if you're not comfortable with something, to say, you know, this is not a stunt that I'm comfortable with.
Wow.
And but also with that being said, like the stunt guys in our industry are so supportive and helping when it comes to training and even being on set. Yeah.
Oh, it sounds so exciting. What skills would someone need to get involved? Do you have to be really fit, really strong?
No, not really. I mean, like I said, I come from a dance background, but it's just kind of understanding movement. But you do need to train, definitely.
Yes, definitely train. So what our squad members see on television is not exactly what you may think. Squad members, there's a lot of training that goes into it. So with all of your training as a professional, can you show us something at the Hectic Hangout that may seem like there's a lot of action happening, like it's dangerous, but it's, you know, there's a trick behind it.
Yes, okay.
Safe at the same time.
So we'll just do something basic, which in stunt performing, learning to do hits and reactions is the foundation.
Okay.
So
hits
we'll just
and reactions.
Yes.
Okay.
And we always talk about distance. So with film fighting for screen, because the camera angles sell all the hits and the action, we actually have like that much distance between us. So if you're doing a punch to me, you don't need to be punching me here.
That's great, because we also need to social distance with COVID-19, so at least we can get in on some action right now.
So if you're doing like a punch towards me, so you'll just do like a punch this way, and you stop here.
Okay.
So if you go, and then I react to that.
Cool.
And then you will do a hook. So with this hand, you hook that way. So you do the hook, and I react that way. So if you do the one thing after the next, so the punch and the hook.
Okay, so let's do it.
Yes.
Okay, we're in a movie.
Yes. Boom. Boom. Okay, so now we're going to turn, and we're going to have the camera, so we'll have this camera behind us, so that now I'm reacting, and with these reactions it should sell to this camera.
Okay, so it's all about the angles.
And so you also do it with some energy so that I can sell it with with some energy.
Yes.
So you do like a big strong punch and a big strong hook and make that hand really cross over.
There we go.
Yes,
okay.
you ready?
And 3, 2, 1. Boom. Up. Boom. Hiya! Wow, squad members, that was so fun. I mean, I actually almost felt like I was in a movie over there. Thank you, Natalie. But that just shows you, squad members, so much training that goes behind all of this. And if you want to get involved, what can our squad members do if they want to actually be stunt performers?
I think the main thing would be to get some form of fight technique going. So work with someone who's like a boxing trainer, just so you can get the basic footwork, the body movement, the fighting form, because fight is like the bread and butter of all stunt performing.
Indeed. So a lot of professionals needed to help us
Yes,
to make it
correct.
a safe environment and safe technique, because squad members, make sure you ask your parents first if you want to get involved, and then they will also help you find a stunt performance school so that there's a trained professional to show you all the tricks, all of the moves, because it can be quite dangerous, and we need to make sure that we are making it safe and we are doing it in the professional, most trained, perfect way. Well,